Imagine a creature with the remarkable ability to regenerate specific head types, a creature that can provide us with profound insights into the mysteries of life and the universe. This creature, the Planarian, is not a figment of science fiction, but an integral part of our natural world. The extraordinary regenerative capabilities of Planarians have long fascinated scientists. However, our focus today is not merely on this creature's ability to regenerate, but more specifically on its capacity to regenerate distinct head types. This intriguing phenomenon may be influenced by local support from DNA and bioelectric field potentials. Consider the scenario where a Planarian's head replaces its tail. If the new head is identical to the original, it suggests that the DNA, acting much like hardware, can sustain the bioelectric patterns, effectively overriding the mechanical entropic forces. On the other hand, if the new head resembles a form from a lineage 100 million years old, it's an indication that the Planarian's existing DNA is not optimized to maintain such bioelectric patterns long-term. In such cases, mechanical entropic forces eventually realign the bioelectric potentials to configurations that the local genetic hardware can support. This process mirrors the aging mechanism, where mechanical entropic forces ensure conformity between the genetic hardware and the bioelectric software. So, when Planarians regenerate a head from a distant evolutionary past, it's the aging process that eventually reverts this trait to a form supported by current DNA. This observation compels us to consider that our primary existence may be as beings of higher dimensional energy, interacting with our material form in a lower dimensional space. In this video, we propose a theoretical model to explain the temporary nature of atavistic head morphologies in Planarians induced by altered bioelectric fields. We suggest that the observed regression to ancestral traits is governed not solely by genetic factors, but by a combination of high-dimensional energy states and the mechanical entropic forces within the local bioelectric environment. This model integrates concepts from the Genesis framework, suggesting a layered interaction between higher-dimensional informational fields and the conventional three-dimensional biological structures. We must probe deeper into understanding how changes in bioelectric potentials can temporarily override DNA-encoded biological defaults, and why these changes are not permanent without corresponding genetic support. Mechanical entropic forces, those physical and biochemical processes contributing to biological aging, progressively impair cellular and molecular structures. They drive the aging process by degrading the biological infrastructure necessary to maintain youth or artificially induced bioelectric states. As these forces intensify with age, they diminish the capacity to sustain altered bioelectric fields, compelling a reversion to the genetically predetermined states. Bioelectric fields that temporarily override genetic defaults by aligning with higher dimensional, non-quantized memory eventually succumb to mechanical entropic forces. This results in a reversion to simpler, genetically encoded states, reflecting the loss of the complex, bioelectrically induced configurations. In conclusion, we suggest that the fascinating regeneration ability of Planarians provides a window into understanding the complex interactions between DNA, bioelectric fields, and aging. It posits that we exist primarily as higher dimensional energy beings interacting with our material form. The Planarian's ability to regenerate specific head types might just be the key to unlocking the secrets of life, the universe, and everything in between.